Boom! What's up, everybody? This is Steven. Welcome to the episode of Riding Around in My Truck. Today is February 5th, my daughter's birthday. I have twin daughters that are both their birthday today. And I don't know, I just got done with an appointment up here in Tampa. And now I'm headed to Cape Coral. Just doing a lot of driving today. But I wanted to get on here and give you a State of the Union address. So I don't know how long this is going to be, but I'll try and spit it out really quickly. I don't know if I'll ever post this video, but it's good to get your thoughts out every now and then. So 2022, I was pretty comfortable in the business, the roofing business, Douglas Restoration, and Hurricane Ian came through in September and flooded our family home. And so we ended up having to move out. We had to rebuild. We ended up buying another property instead of moving back into, our 3-bedroom, 2-bath converted garage for all the kids. So, but during that period, it was a pretty large hurricane that hit our area. And as I said, the company was doing very well at the time of Hurricane Ian. We were blowing and going because there was a lot of roofs that were in our market, because most of our roofs had gotten replaced in 2004 from Hurricane Charlie. And so 2022 was 18 years later after a major hurricane in this market, and all of the roofs were needing to be done. It was a lot of roofs that were mature, ready to be stripped off and redone. So then comes Hurricane Ian into our market. Category 5 hurricane just absolutely wiped out our area. Every available roof that was to be done got ripped off, needed to be replaced, and we ended up roofing pretty heavily for that year of 2023, and we didn't start slowing down until about August of the next year, 2023. And so we start slowing down. We lost our sales manager. He took a couple of salesmen with him, and we went from doing 30 to 35 roofs a week, and almost like a faucet, it just literally cut off, and the business shrunk down to a 5 to 10 roofs a week company in the later part of 2023. And so we had all the expenses of a very large roofing company that's doing 30 plus roofs a week. And we ended up carrying that load into 2024. And that load has been very heavy throughout the entire year of 2024. And so in the background, I'm worried. I'm, thinking that we need to, make some changes to start a new office. So we opened up an office over in Port St. Lucie for 2024, and I recruited about 5 or 6 sales reps to help us to get the sales off the ground there. We already had one good salesman there that was selling, but we needed more. And so throughout 2024, it was just a challenge to keep those salesmen and train them and, keep a nice flush office, a satellite office. So anyway, fast forward, to about 7 months ago. Right now it's February 2025. But my wife and I welcomed our 7th child into this world. And, so my traveling kind of needed to take a back seat. So the other thing that happened is that towards the end of 2024, I decided to get my adjuster's license. And not really knowing what the plan was, just felt inspired to get the licensing through the state of Florida to become a licensed insurance adjuster. So I did that. And Hurricane Milton and Hurricane Helene came along in 2024, and I had the opportunity to take a deployment with Pilot, who is one of the responders for Allstate Catastrophe Team. And so, after Hurricane Milton came through, it really wasn't that big of a storm. Hurricane Helene went all the way up through Georgia into North Carolina. It hit through Lake City, Florida. I went up there and started working in that hurricane, and then I got the call from Pilot saying, "Hey, we want you." So I took a deployment, and a lot of people didn't really understand why I would do that, but I went to Georgia, and I spent about 6 weeks away, and I got a lot of experience under my belt of being an insurance adjuster. And I ended up having a vision while I was out there. I did not like the way that Allstate treated their customers, the way that they paid their claims. I gained a ton of knowledge about the industry, and I set my path and I set my vision on becoming a public adjuster, which requires about 6 more months of time and getting a bond and having that bond mature for 6 months, and then I can take the public adjuster's test. So for the last few months, I've had one foot in the door with Douglas Restoration, trying to save this company, and I've had the other foot looking forward to spring forward on a public adjuster firm. And I know what I want to name it. I want to name it Roof Claim Public Adjusting, and I want to specialize in roofing claims. And I had a big meeting last week with one of our partners over at the Cohen Law Group, and if I can't get the claims bought with the public adjusting, then we will send it over to Harvey and he'll get it bought. So and he'll protect my bill. He'll make sure that I get my 10% off of the claim. And you might be asking, well, how can you be a public adjuster and a contractor? Well, you can't. So Serena's taking the roofing license test. I'm removing my name off of the ownership of Douglas Restoration. So I won't even have any ties to the company except for the past roofs that we've done. And so I have about another 3 to 4 months left before I'm able to transition and get my license for public adjusting. In the meantime, there's plenty to do. I gotta build a website. I gotta get incorporated. I have to get my logos, and I have to get my contracts written up. I have to make sure that I'm compliant. I need some more training. I'm investing into a public adjuster boot camp that I'm going to go out and learn everything that I can learn before launching my firm. to become a fully licensed public adjuster in the state of Florida. And of course that is going to benefit Douglas Restoration, because I'm sure that I'll be able to get some referrals from my ties to the company, and vice versa, that the company will get referrals from the public adjuster firm. And it's just a really, it's a time in the business world for me where it's very exciting. Like, I have that tingle inside me to start something big and to build a business and, launch into this new career, which I also see my son being a part of, Preston, when he gets out of college. But at the same time, Douglas Restoration, with the markets that we're in, with everything that's been going on, with shrinking the company down, there's a lot of challenges to running a successful roofing business in 2025. And so that's not exciting. It's not fun. It's not, trying to save a business that you've worked your entire career to build, and now it's failing and it's not profitable, and you're spending your personal assets to keep it going, and you're losing salesmen, you're losing staff. It's a very challenging business. And so I'm kind of caught in the middle, because I have this whole entire business plan to launch a public adjuster firm and to partner with the Cohen Law Group on ones that I can't get paid, and make my 10% on anything that I get bought. And that's a big business in itself when you think about it. So having a firm, I can hire other public adjusters to work under me, becoming licensed to start this business. It's all very exciting. It's going to take money to start it, and which I've saved for. And I don't know what's going to happen to my roofing company or to Serena's roofing company. The other big thing is that she got licensed as a general contractor, residential builder, and so we added that licensing to our company. And I know this is a really long video. It's now 13 minutes in, so I'm gonna kind of wrap it up with a final thought. So the final thought that I wanted to leave with you guys, and like I said, I don't even know if I'm gonna post this, is that my roofing company is in dire straits right now. We are losing money. The company's not profitable. We've taken out and had to sell our, some of our assets that me and Serena worked our asses off to build, just to keep this company going. And on the other hand, I have this exciting new opportunity to educate myself in an industry that I'm already in, and to gain further knowledge and more light, and start a new business. And so they're just kind of stuck right there in the middle between the two, and I don't really know how it's going to all pan out. But here we are, February 5th 2025, and I'm still going to work every day for Douglas Restoration. Closing out, jobs and selling jobs, and, working through the book of business that we have, trying to sell more on limited amounts of leads. And it's, and I need to be focusing my time 1 foot in Douglas, 1 foot in roof claim public adjusting. So, I got a lot to do, a lot to look forward to, a lot of challenges. hopefully financially I'll survive all of this, but one day I'll look back at these videos and think, oh wow, look what I was thinking then. So anyway, I'm Stephen Douglas. I'm a licensed roofing contractor and a licensed adjuster, licensed real estate agent, and licensed water mitigation technician, and I'm trying to make my way in this big world. All right, see ya.